Well,
Happy Saturday! Say happy Saturday! Okay, show us your workout, Kai. Good morning, good afternoon, everybody. Here's Kai's workout. Yep. I'm Amy from Body Fit by Amy. This is your live Saturday workout. I have my helpers. Don't worry, they won't be here the whole workout. Okay, show us your workout. Okay, just a little pro tip if you have to work out with littles in the room, give them a stuffed animal. Let's show our kettlebell swing. Kettlebell swing, just like this. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Anyway, we're going to be working with a kettlebell today. If you don't have a kettlebell, use a dumbbell. We are going to go 35 minutes Tabata format, but Tabata burner, so a few surprises, kind of like the dumbbell burner we had last week. It's going to be a good time. I will give you tons of different options. Who can we say hi to? Say hi, Vicky. Hi, Antonella. Hi, Charlotte. Shelly. Hi, Christy Lynn. Oh, yes. Say hi to your cousin Nora and say hi to Uncle Brett and Kathy. Hi, Natasha and Laura, and Lisa is saying hi to the kids. Yay, and Steph in London. Awesome, guys. All right, so we're going to say goodbye to my helpers. Can you say bye? Wave to that camera right there.
Wait, don't forget my workout.
Oh, your workout is this. Yep, okay. All right, guys, wave to that camera right here, and then here, take this bear. Okay, bye. Say bye. Can you go with Daddy?
Mom.
Okay, go with Daddy. Oh, Daddy has all of them, okay? There we go. Yeah.
If you want to keep a stuffy.
Oh, thank you. Okay. Okay. I get to keep one stuffy. Thank you, buddy.
Yeah, so you can do mine.
Okay, good. Go with Daddy.
Okay.
So generous. I get my own bear. Yay! Hi, Kath. Hi, Monica. Hi, Heather. Oh, yes, Heather, your 4-year-old is in Spider-Man jammies. Yep, we wear jammies all the time over here. Hey, Melissa. Kirsty is here. Megan from Utah. 7th consistent week of the workouts. Awesome. Hey, Lisa. Oh, Charlotte is in Germany. Awesome, guys. Okay, so we're going to get started in just a second. Make sure that you have a kettlebell or a few kettlebells or a dumbbell. If you don't have any weights at all, just use whatever you've got. We are just here to move our bodies. Hey, Rebecca. All right, so kettlebell Tabata burner. If you're not familiar with the Tabata format, we have 4-minute rounds, so they move quickly. We get 20 seconds of rest followed by 10 seconds of work. We'll be alternating between 2 moves like we often do in this Tabata format, but the fun part today with the burner is that we're going to mix it up, so it won't be exactly the same. So it's going to move really quickly. You're going to have to listen to me, but I'm going to talk you through it either right before and then during it. Hopefully that makes sense. It's going to move fast. It's going to be a good time. Hey, Jasmine, and hey, P.S. Maryland. Awesome, Jasmine in Toronto. All right, so make sure that everything is out of the way so we can get a quick little warm up. Make sure that you have some water. Oh, hey, in Los Angeles, me too, and Cynthia in Ecuador. Awesome, guys. All right, so give yourself a little bit of space to move. As always, at the end of the live, I will hang out and we will get a little Q&A. All right, so here we go. Let's start with just a little march or a jog, whatever feels good for you. We're gonna roll through those shoulders to the back and to the front. We're just gonna get the muscles warm quickly before we start with our Tabata and with that kettlebell. Just take those arm swings one at a time, a little bit bigger. There we go. Yes. And then open them out nice and wide. We'll add a little side lunge to it. Lean into it. Here we go. Breathe. Open. And take it here. Big arm swings up and down. A little bit of a hinge. It's a little bit of a warm up for our kettlebell swings, right? Before we get into them, we're going to be putting those swings in between our circuits as a little power cardio interval. Let's take it flat back down and round it up. Take it flat and up. One more right here. Hold it here. Roll it out. Hopefully you're starting to get warm, a little less tight. Maybe you're tight from the week or from just life in general, right? Walk it in, round it up. Let's tap and reach across. Kettlebell, Tabata, burner, guys. I'm excited about this workout. It is gonna be a good time. So our Tabata format, which we love, because as I always say, it moves fast, but it moves fast. So you gotta pay attention. 20 seconds is not long at all. We can do anything for 20 seconds, but then we only get 10 seconds of rest, right? 4-minute rounds. Every round will have 2 moves that we alternate, but the difference between this Tabata format is that because it's a burner, we're gonna mix up what we do with those 2 moves, right? So your first one will be sort of traditional squat, lunge, whatever it is, and then we will move into some pulses, maybe some little jumps, but of course, I will give you lots of different options. You know what I always say? I want you to be where you are today. You showed up today, so you are successful. All that matters is that you're here and you're moving your body in a safe and effective way. So work to your level. Do what is best for you. I will give you options. These circuits should go by quick. We only have 4 of them, and we are going to be getting a kettlebell swing in between those rounds. Let's do a little roll through our hips. And then one last little bonus, just mobility exercise. You can either just hinge it here if you want to stay upright, or if you can walk it out, little inchworm, walk it back to warm up through our spine. Just a couple just like that. So before and in between each circuit, we'll have about a minute to breathe, where you can do an optional cardio, or you can just grab some water, tap it out. Let's go one more. And that is where I will talk you through, if you can, hold it here, do a little hip opener, just like this. If you don't want to be here and you want to stay standing, you can alternate your lunges here. We just want to open up those hips. So in that minute, I will explain the next round, and then we will jump right in. Good, let's go one more each side. And then walk it back. Right, that feels good. Whew. So you will go ahead and stay here with that step touch. If you want to take it up, you can even take it here. I'm going to talk you through our very first circuit, and then we are going to jump right in. All right, so we are going to have our kettlebell. I have my whole kettlebell family back here. So I'm going to start with my 18, why not? 18 pound. I'll probably be going back and forth between my 18 and my 15, and then I'll go a little heavier for swings. So side lunge alternating, leaning in to that lateral lunge. We're going to start with that. Then we're going to take it to a row alternating. So one at a time. If you're working with dumbbells, and on any of these, if you want to use 2, that works as well. Then we're going to take it to a side lunge pulse. One side and then the other. And then we're going to do some row pulses, one side and the other. And then we're going to pulse them together. So we're going to pulse, 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 pulse on each side. It's going to move fast, but we're going to have a good time. Go ahead and grab your kettlebell, roll those shoulders back, alternate that side lunge, 20 seconds. Here we go. Step into it and drop it down. Yes. Good. Lean, drive those hips to the back. It's only 20 seconds. Breathe. Starting with those big muscles. One more each way. Yes, and relax. All right, alternating your row. Go ahead and hinge. We're gonna hand it off in between, nice flat back. 20 seconds, here we go. Up, switch, up, switch. So we're keeping that hinge. I want you to keep a nice flat back. Try not to be here, here, all the way up, all the way down, then hand it off. Whoo, breathe. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Relax it down. You can give your hands a break in between those 10 seconds if you need it. All right, so we're pulsing on the right with that side lunge. Take it here, pulse it down. Pulse, pulse. I want you to drive into that hip. It's gonna feel long, but remember, it's only 20 seconds. Kettlebell in the center. And again, guys, looks like this. Really drive that hip back. Make sure we're not here. Whoo, burn. 3, 2, 1. Step it through. This is where we can really push that flexibility. Try to really get deep, really get to the side. Here we go, other side. Pulse. Drive those hips back. This is where we can tell if we're tight in that side lunge. Can you get a little lower and drive those hips back? You got 10 seconds. Keep that chest lifted, even though we're forward just a bit. 3, 2, 1. Right? Breathe for a second. We're gonna pulse that row all on one side for 20 and then the other. So zip up that core, flat back, pulse. Heaviest weight, whatever you can do. These are strong muscles. If you wanna have that arm out, you can. I know pulsing, we usually don't do for this long, but you can do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, let it drop, little stretch. Other side. I know, really squeezing the shoulder blades, nice flat back, hinge, zip up the core. Here we go, pulse. So small range of motion, you're really focusing on the contraction in that back. Again, nice flat back, not here. Take it here. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, relax. All right, guys, so we're gonna pulse on one side, pulse on the other, then we are done. Switch your arms, take it here. Here we go. So pulse lunge, pulse row, lunge, pulse. Really small. Looks like this. Pulse, pulse. In the hip, in the shoulder blade. Yes, I know. Try to keep, really pull it in and relax. Good. Other side. You can hang on to that kettlebell or set it down in between. If you're like me, your hands need a little break. Here we go, last one. Pulse, 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 pulse. Shift the weight into the hip. Pull the shoulder blade in, right? Yes, you got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, relax, stretch your back. Woo. All right, guys, going into a swing. If you have never done a swing before, make sure you check out my how to do a kettlebell swing video. And if you are not comfortable with the swing, if you've never done one, feel free to stay here with just your very traditional deadlift or hinge. Otherwise, we're gonna swing it. So, shoulder blades back, zip up in the core. We're gonna hike it back here. We're gonna swing. Ready, power it up. So you should have your heaviest weight on this. I'm gonna grab my heavier for the next couple sets of swings, right? Really lock out at the top. So I'm hinging like a deadlift, then I'm locking out like a plank at the top. Not arching my back, keeping that kettlebell chest level or below. It's a power move. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Swing and relax. Pedal those feet. Catch your breath. Grab a quick sip of water. We got 1 minute to breathe. I'm going to talk you through your next round. You can tap it out, or if you want, alternate that side lunge for a little cardio. Up to you. All right, team. So goblet squat. We're going to hold it here if you can. We're going to sit as low as we can. That's our first move. Here to here. Super simple. Then we're going to do a press into a triceps. So you can have your feet staggered if you want, up behind the head. Then we're gonna pulse that squat. Then we're gonna pulse that press. We might even go side to side. Then we're gonna give a little squat jump. Feel free to hang on to the kettlebell or do it just body weight. Pulse triceps, and then we're putting them all together at the end. All right, don't worry, I'm gonna talk you through it. Grab that kettlebell, zip up in that core, goblet squat, 20 seconds, here we go. And breathe. I'm gonna get out of breath just by the amount that I'm talking. As you guys know, I talk through these workouts. It helps me keep the energy up. Hopefully it does for you. You only got 5 seconds, guys. Can we get 2 more? breathe. Yes, good, relax. On that squat, feel free to open up those knees if you need a little bit more room to get down there. All right, so press into tries, zip up in the core, ready, 20 seconds. Up, behind your head. If you don't feel comfortable, if you've got a heavier kettlebell with that kettlebell behind your head, feel free to switch it to 1 or 2 dumbbells or just do the press. Whatever is good for you. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, good. All right, it's a goblet squat press. We're gonna stay down there the whole time. Zip up in the core. Here we go. Pulse. Try to drop those hips below. Think that you're dropping your booty down below your knees and little press up. So we're not here, guys. If you can, we want to be here, right? Almost like you're pulsing up out of the heels. 3, 2, 1. Yes, stretch. All right, guys, we're gonna press with that pulse. If you want, just little pulses up. If you want, we're gonna pulse, little rotate for our core. Here we go, pulse. I know, sometimes I talk too much in these 10-second intervals. It's a small, little pulse, up and down, up and down. Yes, breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. All right, guys, so squat, jump. You can keep the kettlebell low if you feel comfortable or body weight. Here we go. Jump, land soft. If that kettlebell is too heavy or you're pulling in your back, I want you to do it just body weight, like a regular jump squat. If you want to keep it slow and controlled with that kettlebell, you can. It is up to you. 5, 4, 3, 2, breathe. Right? All right, guys, tricep pulse. Behind your head if you can. If you want to just keep the press, you can too. Here we go. Elbows in, and you're pulsing behind your head. Looks like this. Barely coming up, right? I know it's tempting to want to be at the top, but try to get behind if you can. I know, elbows in. 5, 4, 3, 2, breathe. Oh my goodness, you guys. All right, whew. Last 2, squat, press, tricep. Here we go, all together. Squat, press, tries. We're not gonna get very many, so we'll do 2 rounds of this. Get as low as you can, drop the hips, power up with that press, controlled behind the head. Yes. Can you get one more before we get a 10-second break? Good. Yes, relax. 1 more time of that, guys, and then the circuit is done. We're on to some swings. So fast, here we go, 20. Behind your head. Take it down, up. Use the legs to power up with that press. You're getting that support all the way through. Can you get one more? Yes, relax. Good work, team. Grab that heavier kettlebell. All right, guys, I'm doing it. I'm going 25. Bring it in the center. Stretch it back. Remember, you can always just do your deadlift if you need to modify for any reason. Here we go. Prep it back. 3, 2, power up. Join me. We are 2 circuits down, guys. 2 to go. They're gonna move quickly. Zip up in the core. Use your glutes, your hamstrings, your back, all that power to get that kettlebell up. Arms are getting the work, but they are not doing the work. We're not lifting with our arms. Keep it going. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Pedal your feet, guys. Relax your back. Give yourself a little breather. Grab a quick sip of water. Oh, man, right? Whew. Quick sip. So it is up to you guys. You can tap it out. You got about 45 seconds, or take us to some knees or some squat jumps. Up to you. Watch me here. Gunslinger curl and lunge are our two moves. So they kind of go together. So watch me first. Gunslinger, we sling it here, right? If you've got a heavy kettlebell, you can always just go hip to here, or use your hand to give yourself a little support. Then we'll go right into a lunge, holding it here for our core. Then we'll lunge. Then we'll do same thing other side, curl, and then we'll do 20 seconds lunge, and then we will put them together, and then we will pulse them together. All right, guys? No jumping, but you're gonna feel it. So put it in one side, zip up the core. You're gonna sling it, just the curl. Here we go. Curl, catch it at the top, back to center. So it's a power move, a little bit of momentum. Again, that doesn't feel natural to you, just grab with two hands and take it hip to chest, just like this. Still get the power as you turn into it. One more. Breathe for a second. We're gonna hold it here. So we're gonna keep this hold, push in to keep that core engaged, nice and tall in that lunge. Ready, here we go, drop it down. Nice and steady. If you need to modify, you can make that lunge smaller, or you can do that small little tap back. Still keep the weight in that front foot. But if you can, get low, press up through the heel. Again, having it here is gonna keep the core engaged and keep those arms engaged, right? 3, 2, 1. Give your hands a break. All of that on the other side, all right? 1 minute down. Gunslinger curl for 20, and then that lunge. Here we go. Sling it, catch, back to center. Slow and controlled, but power. So you're using a little momentum. Breathe. That feels weird to you. Just take it with two hands. That's okay too. You can even pick up your feet in between. One more. Good. Breathe. Hold it here. Get that good grip. You can push in, zip up in the core. 1 foot forward, tap back for modification. Everybody else, here we go. Drop it down. Notice how those arms are still working, right? And that core is engaged. Breathe. Yes. Good. Zip it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and breathe. Again, stretch it back. We're gonna put them together. Sling and lunge. We'll probably only get 4, but let's make them good. Here we go. Sling, lunge, back to center. Sling, if you can't pivot on your, whatever floor you're on, pick those feet up and drop it down. Yes, I think we can get 5. One more. Sling. Yes, good. Breathe. Other side. 2 hands if you need to. Sling it if you can. Pivot or step into it. Here we go. Lunge. You can make it a little quicker into it if you want to go here, if you have that control, but otherwise sling it, catch it, use the core, then drop it down. Yes. One more. Good. Relax. All right, guys, we're on the last minute of this round. We're going to pulse with both. So go ahead, get set up. We're going to pulse with the curl, pulse with the lunge, right? Yes. Good. So little curl towards your body as you lunge. We got a surprise on the last 5 seconds. Hold it here. Pulse and turn. Pulse and turn. Little abs. Last one. Relax. Whew. Same thing other side. 15 seconds with that curl pulse, with that lunge pulse. 5 seconds with the twist. Here we go. Pulse. Get low. Pull towards your body. Yes. Breathe. You're low. Keep it going. Press into that front heel. Hold it here. Turn and pulse. Pulse low. Pulse twist. Last one. Yes. Relax. You guys, 3 circuits down. Stretch it back. Let's get that swing again. Grab your heavy one. Bring it in the center. Remember, totally fine to get that hinge if you want. Otherwise, let's swing it. Zip up in the core. Lock it out of the top. Shoulders back. Hike it like a football towards the back. Power up with me. Don't forget about your core. Your core is locking out at the top too. The reason I make that breath so audible is so I know that's when I'm locking. I'm pushing the air out of my lungs and pulling in, right? I know we're tired, so don't lose that form. 8, 7, concentrate. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pedal and relax. Woo! Good work, team. Grab a quick sip of water. Oh man, ha. All right. We are blowing through this workout, right? All right, guys. You can keep it here. If you want to alternate those lunges for a little cardio, you can, or just march it out. Watch me. We're taking it down to the mat. All right, guys. So we're going to do it a little differently here. We're going to stay all on one. We're going to stay on our back for the first 2 minutes and in a plank position for the last 2. So we're here. We're going to hold it up here, little bicycle for my pregnant mamas or early postpartum DR, take it to a bridge. We're going to start with that. Then we're going to do a press. Then we're going to put them together 2 times. Then we're taking it to some plank versions. They'll all be on your elbows. To modify, let's take it to a bird dog. I'll give you some options. Go ahead and bring it down. Grab that kettlebell, hold it up. Here we go, little taps. So you can just do taps, taps, or bicycle out. I want you to hold the kettlebell up if you can and push into it to engage that core. Again, modification, you're just doing a bridge, slowly down. So we take the pressure off the center core, especially if you are pregnant doing this. Last one. Relax for a second. If you can hold that bridge up or hold the feet up, and we're gonna do a press. Here we go. Press and down. It's a close grip press. Core is engaged. If you wanna even take those feet and knees out a little bit more, as long as you're not arching your back, you'll get a little more core control. This is our core circuit, right, guys? All right, keep it going. 5, 4, 3, 2, and breathe. We're gonna stay here. Take a little break on your side if you need to. Whew. Yep, so let's take it here. And if you feel comfortable, bicycle and press. Here we go. If you don't feel comfortable, guys, with that kettlebell, totally fine to just do the abs or just do the upper. We're holding it with 2 hands. That's on purpose. So we can keep that good grip, but I know some of you have heavier kettlebells. Relax. So go with something lighter or just do the core. That works too. Breathe for a second. We're going to do that one more time. Here we go. If you're modifying, you're taking it to that bridge and press. 2 hands. Yes. 5, 4, 3, 2, relax. Good. All right, guys, put that kettlebell in front, out of the way. We're getting a little plank here. Whew. All right, team. So, let's take it on those elbows. Everybody else, modification. You're taking it to the bird dog. If you can, take it here. Just hold on this first one. We're going to have 2 minutes in this plank, guys, but we are going to mix it up. So, breathe, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, relax, stretch it back. All right, guys, so bring it up. If you want to take it out, bring that knee in, same side, or take it here towards the kettlebell. We're adding a little obliques, right? Take it here to here. Again, prenatal, postnatal DR, if you're still healing, I want you to stay with that bird dog. Breathe. Yes. And stretch it back. Awesome, guys. So take it here. Modification, you're going to rotate to one side. I know this whole circuit is different. Everybody else up here. Here we go. Rotate back to center. If you're modified, you're going to take it, keep it on the knee, roll through the center. Totally fine. You're still going to get that core. Yes. Woo, breathe. There we go. Good. Relax and stretch it back. Whew. Last round, guys. We're gonna do a little plank jack. So tap and tap for modification. Everybody else, if you can, here we go. Or you can stay in that full plank, but just tap it here. Little bit of cardio, a lot of core. Yes. Breathe. Keep it going for 5, 4, 3, 2, and breathe. Stretch it back. Oh man, you guys, let's bring it up. I know what you're thinking. That was our last circuit. What does she have in store for us? Well, first things first, one last swing. I want you to go heavier if you can. Woo! All right. I'm gonna go 35, guys. If you got something heavy, go for it. Otherwise, just use what you got and keep that good form. We're a little bit tired because we're at the end of this workout. So keep that form, drive it back, power it up, zip up in your core. Are we ready? Here we go. So prep it. Keep that deadlift as a modification if you can. Power it up. Oh, yes. Heavy. This is why I always tell you guys, if you can go heavier with the kettlebell, once you've mastered that form, it's going to be easier to execute because you can't use your arms, right? Notice how I can still get the power, but I have to go slower and my arms can't help. Keep it going. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Woo! Pedal your feet, breathe. Yes, you guys. Awesome job. So breathe. We got a little bit of time, right? How about a bonus move? Woo! And maybe some bonus core, but don't worry. It's gonna go quick. Breathe for a second, guys. Grab some water. Ha! Right? All right. So I'm gonna give you a few options on this and then a few ways to add on. So you just tap it out. If you wanna keep those hamstring curls for some cardio, keep that going. Watch me here. All right, heavy kettlebell because you got it. All right, so you're gonna step it back. You're gonna do a row and a curtsy. Back to center, bring it up. Step it back, row and a curtsy. Okay, so you're crossing it over. Lunge back first, cross and row, up, and then switch. You can keep just that, or after those two, drop it down, pop it back, pop it up, curl, and press. I know that's a lot, so let's build it. Let's start with one. If you wanna just keep the one, you can keep it. Otherwise, you can add on. All right, grab it in one hand, get ready. Whatever hand you have it in, you're gonna step it back. You got this, guys. We're gonna finish strong. Zip it up. Here we go. So lunge, curtsy and row, back to center, step it up, lunge, curtsy and row, back to center, step it up. Let's keep that. Lunge, curtsy and row, and up. One more, just this. This time, let's add on. Lunge, curtsy, one more. Stay there if you want, or pop it back right here. Pop, back, up, curl and press. Back to that lunge. Here, I know what you're thinking. Why didn't we just make this 2, Amy, so my brain doesn't have to work so hard? Pop it back right here. I wanted to be able to take it slow and give your body a break. Curl, press. One more time all the way through. Lunge, row and curtsy, and up. Lunge, row and curtsy. Last time, pop it back. In, curl, and press. Yes, relax, pedal your feet, guys. Woo. All right, come into a seated position. A little bonus core, but then it's done, I promise. We got that heart rate, right? Okay, so take it here. If you need to modify, I want you in a seated position, and you're just gonna go up and over, up and over. Not twisting, not leaning back, especially my pregnant mamas. No shame, I'm gonna go a little lighter. If you can, we're gonna lean back with it. So bring in the center, here we go. Twist and lean, press. Twist and lean, press. Start with this. Stay seated if you need to modify. If you want, take it all the way down, up, all the way, or down to the elbow, up, down. Yes. 4 more, then we're done. 4, 3, 2, last one. Oh, relax. Right, guys? Whoo. Breathe. Stay right where you are. Good work. Let's let those knees drop out to the side. Relax your head and your neck and your shoulders into it. How are we feeling? Heart rate's still up even with that core, right? Crazy bonus move. I know. Sometimes we just like to mix it up. Whoo. 1 foot forward. Just fold over into it if that's comfortable for you. If you need to, you can sit in a chair or do a standing hamstring stretch. Just lean into that. A couple deep breaths. Pull the toe towards you. As always, guys, make sure that you like this video, that you leave me a comment, and that you subscribe to my channel. When you subscribe, it helps me be able to keep making completely free workouts for you here on YouTube. So hit that subscribe button, turn on those notifications so you know whenever a live workout's coming up or when I release something new, which has been 3 times a week, you guys. Bring it back. If you can, cross it from here. If you need to, sit in a chair or sit on the edge of the couch or a bench, but press that top knee down. Yes. Whoo. Breathe. Good. And of course, click the links in the descriptions below. You will find out all the information on my new BodyFit Athletic Club. It's been so much fun, you guys. We have a really good group, international online community where you get support from each other. You get new challenges every month. You get weekly and monthly clickable workout calendars using these videos. Take it up to here. Big stretch over. You get a nutrition plan. You get personalized support and guidance from myself as your trainer and from Vivian, our BodyFit dietitian. And of course, you get to connect with other BodyFitters around the world. It's been so much fun, guys. Check it out. Click below. You can also find links to my website for my ebooks and programs and nutrition guide. Good. Take it across. Drop that shoulder. Roll through here. Breathe. I hope you feel good. I hope you feel strong. No matter what that looked like for you guys, you are here. You showed up. So you are successful. Consistency, progress, that is what we were going for. Not perfection. You don't have to do everything perfect. You don't have to be here every day. We just want to keep moving for the long term. So thank you for being here. Let's take those fingertips out. Let your head drop to the side. Little stretch. Woo. And other side. Roll those shoulders. Thank you for showing up, working out with me today. One big deep breath in. You did it. That was your kettlebell Tabata burner workout. Great job, everybody. Whew. All right, guys. Awesome. Hey, Nicole. Are you watching with your kids? Nicole in Texas. Awesome. Hey, Cheryl. Awesome, guys. So I'm going to hang out for a minute. Yay, Sarah. Hi, Sarah. I miss you. You guys, if you have any questions, you can put them. I'm going to grab my computer. I also have my fancy monitor now that Kurt set up for me. Let's see if anybody has any questions. I hope you're feeling good. Whew. I didn't know we were going to have time for some bonus core, so we just added that in on the fly, right? Oh, hey, Elizabeth, thanks for coming. Oh, Paula is here. Paula and Nicole, they're all in my BodyFit Athletic Club. You guys, we're having a lot of fun over there, so please join us. We have a Facebook group, and you get all of this information. Nicole wants to know what's my post-workout brunch today. I already had some bacon and eggs. We have bacon on Saturdays usually, so I don't know, I might just do a shake after this. Whew. We will see. Awesome. Yay, Jenny, like the burnout moves, right? Nicole did it with dumbbells. Good work. Karen in New York. Yeah, whenever you see that there's some time left, you know there might be a bonus move coming. Thanks for joining, Laura. Yay, Catherine is here too. Another one of my good friends and clients out here. I miss you. Kath, how do you not have a kettlebell? Yeah, let's get you one. Let's see. Oh, hey, Antonella, Vicky, Simone. Yes, she's a Body Fit Athletic Clubber. You guys, we're having a lot of fun. Please join us. Oh, Berlin. I love hearing where everybody is coming from all over the world. Really fun. Hey, Elsa, Emily, and Ryan are here. Ryan thought when we had 8 minutes left, we were going to do 8 minutes of swings. Nope. Sorry. That would be fun for some of us. But no. Hey, thanks, Melissa, for joining. Yes, you guys know me so well. Went by super fast. Oh, good. Hey, Daniel. And oh, hey, Caroline is here with your 3-year-old. Hey, what's her name? Let me know. Awesome. Natalie, upped your weights. Yay. You can totally feel the difference in your heart rate. Listen, you guys, if you want to be, not that we care about this, but if you want to be burning more calories, burning more fat, go heavier. But more importantly, if you want to get stronger and fitter, go heavier. You're going to feel the difference. Hey, Jocelyn is here from Canada. Denise in Sweden. Yay. And Kirsty, you did a gunslinger with a 24. Woo! Yes, you are so strong. Awesome, guys. Angela found me in January. Megan, you like the drop of the elbow, right? It just gives a little extra in those Russian twists. We don't do that all the time, but yeah, when you do that, burn in that core, right? Let's see. Denise, ice cream, yes. Oh, hey, Maria from Virginia. Where in Virginia? I'm from Virginia. Let's see. Good. I hope I will sleep well after this training in Poland. Yes. Ivana wants to know, do I take protein every day or after a strength workout? I would say I do most days, and it's kind of more of a convenience thing. I do like it after workouts. I don't think it's necessary to have a specific protein shake or protein supplement unless you feel like you're not getting your protein. Otherwise, sometimes if you are vegan or vegetarian or you're eating mostly plant-based, you might need a little more. But if you're getting enough in your diet, after workouts, guys, it's always good to get a little post-workout meal because we fuel our muscles. But you want to pair, like we talk about with all of our snacks, you want to pair a protein with a carb, because when you do that, we're going to lower the glycemic level of the carb and we'll absorb that protein, be feeding our muscles. So if you haven't already, if you're not on my email list, go to my website, bodyfitbyamy.com. It will pop up. We have a free snack guide. Vivian, our dietitian, made this snack guide. It's amazing, you guys. It has so much information, so many snack ideas, and it talks a lot about that specifically. So Nicole has a question for triceps. I don't feel my triceps. Does that mean I'm doing it wrong, or triceps are weak, or other muscles are compensating? Let's see. So when you're going overhead, you guys, something that happens, it's a really effective move if you can get it right. Sometimes it is harder because we're over our head, again, especially if we have a heavy kettlebell. But what happens, we tend to go here, right? So that is why I remind you to try to get all the way down here. Again, that can be tough if you've got a heavier kettlebell or a bigger kettlebell. So if you need to, switch to dumbbells. But the further down you can get, the more we're really gonna target those triceps. That's why a lot of times we didn't today, but we go here. It's a little tricky because, again, safety first. You want to make sure you have a good grip on it. And if you don't feel comfortable, you can always do dumbbells. But you can really get that extension a little more this way than maybe you can over your head. So my guess, Nicole, would be is that you're compensating a little bit with our shoulders. Our shoulders tend to go out. Who knows? It also might just mean that your triceps are stronger and you need something a little heavier. But if you can really push that range of motion, and again, you can try a band, you can try a dumbbell, but the further down you can get to get that full elbow extension and keep those elbows in, the more we're gonna get triceps, right? So it could be a lot of things. Hey, Laurel is 3 years old. I'm so glad that you love exercise. Your mama is doing a good job. Hey, Christian, 9 years old, does it with your parents. Oh, Katharina, yay, good. I love it when you guys tell me that your kids like to work out. Listen, guys, we want to show them that moving our bodies is fun, that getting active is a healthy part of life, that we are doing this to be strong, to be fit, to be healthy, so we can move well and be happy the rest of our lives, right? That is what it is all about. Jillian, her baby is due Friday. Hopefully this is your last live. Hopefully this moved things around. I have a labor-inducing workout. You know, it's kind of a catchy title, but it will help you kind of prep for labor. If you want to get into some of those deep squats, check that out. Yay, Mechanicsville, Virginia, east of Richmond. Yeah, I know where that is. I'm from the southwestern part, down in the mountains. Kelly, how long does it take to heal a diastasis recti? Oh, that's such a tricky question. Here's the thing. I wouldn't, this has changed over the years. I wouldn't make your focus the healing. I would make your focus on getting stronger. So what we're finding is that, and I'm going to do more videos on this, guys, because it has changed over the years and there's just not enough information. But we talk a lot about closing the gap, or we did years ago, and now it's less about closing the gap and strengthening the connective tissue. So if I look at my core, if I lay down and I do that test, I still have a separation in the middle. So my abs didn't completely heal back together, and that's okay, because what I did do is I was able to strengthen those muscles, create tension across the midline, get that connective tissue nice and tight. So think more about how much can you push down. If it's still pretty squishy, then we want to work on that strength. But don't worry so much about the gap and worry more about the tension, about creating the strength. You will get there. Use the modifications if you don't feel strong enough. Gradually work your way up. It's tricky because in these regular workouts, I talk a lot about, modify if you have a DR here. You don't always have to go with the modifications if you're feeling strong. Try them. If it's painful, if you see any coning or doming, if you have any leaking, anything's uncomfortable, excuse me, talking a lot today, you guys. Or if you feel like you can't maintain that engagement, that's when you need to modify. But push yourself a little bit slowly. I do have an advanced diastasis recti workout, which might be good for you to try. But don't worry so much about the time, and don't worry so much about healing or fixing or closing the gap. Think more about building up that strength. I'm going to do some more videos on that because I know it gets confusing. Yay, 31 weeks pregnant from Hungary. Yes. Oh, yay, Joan and her daughter Jewel working out in Nairobi. Yay, I love it. Awesome, you guys. Natasha and Jolene, thank you for joining. Let's see if I missed any question. Yay, let's see. Oh, Charlotte is sore from the sweat and sculpt yesterday. Yes, you guys in my Body Fit Athletic Club. Catherine had to modify a lot, but you were still here from Northampton, UK. Yay, Liz and LA County, me too. Yes, Christy Lynn, you need heavier kettlebells. Listen, use what you got. I know that fitness equipment has been hard to come by in the last year because everybody is working out from home. But if you're able, things seem to be getting back in stock now. If you're able to get something, if financially you're able to do it, go heavier because you're going to feel stronger and you will see more results and you'll get that heart rate up. If you're not feeling challenged, it's time. But guys, that's why we do different workouts like this. This is why every workout, I'm trying to mix it up. You can have a 5-pound kettlebell, but once we start doing those pulses, you feel it differently, right? So I would say that that's why we mix up the workouts, why we have burners, why we have some that are more about muscle endurance and more that are about strength, more are about conditioning. We do that so that way you're mixing up your variables even if you don't have something heavier. So use what you got, but if you have the chance, get something heavier. So let's see. Anybody else have a question? Here we go. All right, guys. So thank you everybody for joining. Oh, let's see, Denise. Kirsty asked about a bicycle. I can't find it. Can you? How can I progress to a full bicycle? I do the toe taps with my lower back curls up from the floor. So here's what I would say, Kirsty. Give yourself a second before you start to do that big inhale, like all the way through your back, through your sides. Exhale, pull everything in. Get that engagement first, and then bring it up slowly. And then start with those toe taps. And then I would say if you're starting to arch when you go here, take it a little higher, right? So if you keep it a little Sorry about that, guys. When I went down for those bicycles, I laid on my mic and the battery came out. Sorry about that. Okay, sorry guys. So let's see. Thank you to my producer husband who fixes everything for me. Let's see. I don't know about the assault bikes, but I hear they're amazing. Anything that gets you moving at home is good for you guys. So, okay, so last question. Denise was asking about the core. Listen, you guys, you know this if you've heard me talk about it for a while. But to work the core, you got to be working your entire body. So much of our exercises, those kettlebell swings, those gunslinger curls, anything like that, is going to engage your core. So you want to be doing all of that. We do want to get core focused workout as well, but that's why we put it in all these full body workouts. You can't spot train, so you can't just work the core, but if that is a focus of yours of building up that strength, healing after babies, or whatever reason, I would just say adding on a few days a week of some of my 10-minute cores. The flat belly workout is a really good one because it teaches you about that deep core engagement, which is really important for function, but also for that definition. So check that out. But I wouldn't say that you need to be doing it every day as long as you're getting other workouts that are going to involve your core. Oh, for my answer on the bikes? All right, real quick. Sorry, Kirsty. I'm going to keep my mic over here. Okay, so real quick, back to the bicycle question, and then I'm going to go I was saying that you can start here, and if you feel like here your back is arching, you want to take it a little higher. So that's the key because you should be able to still maintain that engagement. Start with that big, deep core breath to get that engagement on the exhale. Make sure you're nice and tight, but not holding your breath, and then go higher. If you still feel your back, those toe taps work well too. But usually what happens is we think we have to progress to that low bicycle here, but honestly, if we just take it a little higher, that tends to help. Same thing with scissors or leg lowers or things like that. If you keep it a little higher, that should keep that back in place and keep that pressure off of that low back. Really focus about that deep core engagement and slow down. You don't have to be here. I always encourage you not to be there anyway, but you can take it nice and slow. Hopefully that helps. All right, guys, I'm going to sign off here. Thank you so much for joining. Join me on Saturdays for these live workouts. We've been doing them most Saturdays, but make sure that you are subscribed to my channel. There may be a few Saturdays here or there, but we don't have them. You can always do something else, but make sure that you're subscribed and you turn on those notifications so you know what is coming up and when new workouts come out. Check the links in the description. Join us in the Body Fit Athletic Club. And I will see you guys next Saturday. If you want to join me on Mondays at 8 a.m., I've been doing alternating kettlebell and dumbbell over on the Bowflex YouTube channel, not this channel, on the Bowflex channel. Those have been really fun. Monday, 8 a.m. Pacific time. Have a great weekend, everybody. Thank you so much for joining. This has been a lot of fun. I'll see you this week.